up, you guys? It's Judy here with my Life as Kikay. On this channel, I create videos on product reviews, makeup tutorials, and lifestyle advice with the aim to entertain, educate, and enrich the lives of others. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you join the Kikay family. And if you're here returning to my channel, then welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing episode number 3 in my Ask Judy series. Basically, this is a Q&A series where I answer all of your questions. Now, the questions that I ask you to ask me are not in any way limited or restricted to questions regarding makeup, skincare, or lifestyle, which is what my niche is here on my channel. But I'm encouraging you guys to ask me any questions about any area of life that you think I might have an outlook on that you might want to know about. So I have had people ask me questions regarding relationships, regarding mental health, advice on how to stay happy and positive. So basically, you can ask me any question that you might have on your mind. Now, this series is completely up to you guys whether or not you want to keep it going. So if you have any questions in your mind right now or at any point throughout the video, then feel free to drop them down in the comments below and I will answer your question in episode number 4 of Ask Judy. I just want to say thank you again to everybody so far who has asked me all the questions on both my Instagram stories and in the comments of my Ask Judy series videos. And without your questions, this series obviously could not keep on going. So if you want to see this series keep on going, then feel free to ask me any and every question that you might have on your mind and I will keep on answering them for you guys. So obviously, my aim with this series and with my entire channel is to entertain, educate, and enrich your lives. So if there's anything that you want to know that I can help you out with in any way, then feel free to ask me. I'm here to help you. I'm here for you. So yeah, before I go any further, then please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. I do put new videos out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so you can turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my future uploads. You can also follow me on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of them are Life as Kikay. And without further ado, I'm gonna just jump straight into episode number 3 of Ask Judy. I have a question here on my Instagram IG stories. What is the best thing about your fans? I love you so much. First of all, I love you so much too. The best thing about my fans, or I don't want to say fans, I'm gonna say friends. The best thing about my friends here that I have had the opportunity and the privilege to connect with here on YouTube and Instagram is the fact that everybody is so incredibly kind. They support the videos that I put out, they support my content, and they actually really enjoy it. The feedback that I have received from my videos, from my Instagram posts, from my stories has been so very sweet and kind. And I feel so blessed to have been able to connect with you guys on this sort of level. I just want to keep it real, you know, I want to keep it 100%. I want to keep everything that I say and bring across to you guys in my videos as 100% honest. What you see here on my videos is what I hope you will get in real life. But yeah, the best thing about my fans is that they are so sweet and kind and supportive. Even at 760 something subscribers at the recording of this video, there are people who are ride or die. They watch every single one of my videos. There are people who I know have the notification bell turned on, and that is actually quite incredible to me, because out of all the millions and millions of content consumers here on YouTube, I know that there are a select few who watch my videos, who are actually invested in what I have to say and are interested in what I have to say. I actually find that quite amazing that there are people who keep coming back to hear what I have to say in my videos. And I'm just really loving and enjoying being able to make friends with you guys, with the Kikay family, with my subscribers. And I just want to say thank you. Without you, this channel, this series, everything that I'm able to do wouldn't be possible. At this point, I'm not earning anything from my YouTube, but it's because of you guys that I'm encouraged and motivated to keep on creating content that hopefully get me to the day where I'm able to do this as a full-time job. And I wouldn't be able to do that without you guys. So while the Kikay family is still very small, I'm just so thankful for every single one of you. I have another question here. Who would win, lion or killer whale? Definitely depends on the circumstances. If they are fighting in the ocean, then the lion is gonna die. And if it was on land, well, the killer whale would probably already be dead. The lion wouldn't even have to fight it. Who inspires you most? I don't specifically really have one person that inspires me in life. I just think of all the people in my life who have gone through some really tough times in their life, who have experienced some heartbreaking circumstances in their lives of no fault of their own. People who have experienced over and over and over again just some really bad luck in their lives. Bad shit happens to good people, and yet those people remain good. They remain having hearts of gold and generosity and kindness and thoughtfulness. These are the kind of people that inspire inspire me. People who I know have gone through some really difficult times and who don't play the victim and still have time to think about others, to think about their family and remain unselfish, that blows my mind. What would you change about yourself and why? I would probably try and change the way that I think about some things, not everything. There are things in life that I have a plan for and actively work towards, and sometimes I get lost and caught up in reaching that goal that I forget about the journey that I'm taking to reach that goal. So sometimes in my mind I might be thinking, I'm gonna get that thing and nothing is gonna get in my way. Even if I kind of maybe even unconsciously hurt myself along the way. And I know it's cliche, but you know what they say, it's all about the journey, not the destination. While the destination is important, it's good to have a goal. Generally, when you're on a journey, it doesn't take one day. It takes overnight, weeks, months, years when you're working towards a goal. So what I would probably change about myself is that I really should take more time to smell the roses. Another cliche, but you know what? It's cliche for a reason. Another thing probably physically that I would change about myself is I'd like to be a little bit more fit. Like, I know I'm not an overweight person, but I definitely could tone up a little bit more, especially here in the stomach area. And another thing I would change about myself physically is that I wish I had good eyesight. I've been wearing glasses ever since I was 6 years old, and you guys who have 20/20 vision, you take care of that. You cherish that 20/20 vision, because I cannot tell you how incredibly valuable it is to be able to see clearly without the help of glasses or contact lenses. So I wear contact lenses whenever I'm filming a video. So when I'm applying makeup, obviously my glasses don't get in the way, or when I'm doing a chatty video like this, obviously I'm not applying makeup, but when I wear my glasses, it'll reflect against the ring light. So all in all, it's better for me to just wear contacts while I'm filming. When I'm not filming, however, I always wear my glasses, and it's a real pain in the backside to not be able to see. So that's probably another thing I would change about myself. What is your greatest strength? I would say two of the very strongest values that I do have in my life is my work ethic and my confidence. So those are probably two things that I would say are my greater strengths. I'm confident in myself because I know what I can achieve. I'm also confident in the fact that I have a strong work ethic. So I know I've got what it takes to be able to make it here on YouTube. It might take me a little bit longer to reach a goal here on YouTube than most other people, simply because I do live in Australia and Australia has less opportunities and viewers than America does. But with my work ethic, both in my real life job, in my YouTube, in every area of my life, I'm always working really hard to reach my goals, and once I reach those, to reach the next one, and to keep setting goals and standards for myself that I know I can reach because I'm confident in my work ethic. So without trying to sound proud or vain about myself, those are two things that I know are my greatest strengths. Who is your inspiration behind starting a YouTube channel? There are three women that I watch on a very regular basis, and they are Tati Westbrook, Raw Beauty Christie, and Kathleen Lights. These are three women that I know have real life struggles, are human just like me, because it is something that they allow to shine through on their channel. These are three women that have truly inspired me and motivate me every single day to keep on going with my YouTube channel. They've talked on various occasions in their videos about how when they first started out on YouTube, it was a struggle, skimping and scraping together money to be able to buy this one makeup product, or going and shopping the absolute sales to try and save some money on makeup products so that they could create videos and share it here on their channel. Struggles of when they first started their YouTube channels and everybody thought that they couldn't make it. Or they started out filming videos sitting on the floor of their room with a camera sitting on top of a stack of books without any proper lighting or editing software or any of that sort of thing. I know times have really changed as far as creating content here on YouTube goes from when these ladies first started creating content on YouTube, but they truly inspire me to keep on going and doing what I'm doing here on YouTube. They keep it 100% real on their channel, and that is what I truly hope that I will do here as well on my channel as I continue to grow and as I continue to gain friends and followers here with my subscribership with the Kikay family. I truly hope and pray that my channel brings light and encouragement and education and entertainment to every single one of you guys watching. So besides these three ladies who continue to inspire me with my content creation, it's also you guys who inspire me to keep on going. You motivate me. Your feedback, your comments, your thumbs up, your views, your watch time, every single person who subscribes, you are my inspiration to keep on creating content here on my YouTube channel. Choose between money and a chance to meet all your fans, especially me. Thank you to whoever asked that. I would definitely choose to meet my fans. Now, I know that that's the answer that everyone would say given the circumstances because no one wants to appear materialistic, but honestly, I would choose to meet my fans. Honestly, money isn't everything, and if I did want to make this YouTube thing a job, then it's because of my fans, it's because of my friends here on YouTube that would make that possible for me. So if I put money first, and you guys are just like, oh, she prefers money over us, then you would end up leaving anyway. But if I put you guys first, it's because of you that I will be able to keep on creating content here on YouTube. So it's all about you guys, it really is. And I know the importance of nurturing my audience from the very bottom of my heart. That's why I created this series, so that I could help and nurture and encourage my audience. So yeah, definitely, I would choose to meet you guys over money any day. That's what my full-time job is for. What are your hobbies besides makeup? I've recently taken to riding like a bike. It's probably something I should do more often, but I really do enjoy riding my bike. Besides that, I also enjoy dancing. I don't know if I've mentioned it to you guys here before, but I used to do ballroom dancing and Latin American dancing. I used to compete as well. Actually, in 2016, my dance partner and I at the time won first place in adult Latin American recreational here in Australia. We ranked #1 in that section, and that was actually a huge, massive achievement for us, especially considering the competition in that particular section was huge. It was tough. It was a freaking bloodbath. But yeah, we actually won first place in that section. I'm gonna see if I can find a little clip of that video and just like insert it right here. What other hobbies do I have? I enjoy cooking, especially when I have someone else to cook for. Cooking for myself isn't quite as fun as cooking for someone else or a group of people. I enjoy entertaining. I work in hospitality, so obviously having guests over and entertaining people in my home is something that I really enjoy as well. It's not really a hobby. I do also enjoy going out for dinner with my friends. I don't know if these are what you would call hobbies, like something that I do in my spare time. These are things that I just really enjoy doing. As far as hobbies go, I enjoy dancing and makeup. Those are probably the two things that fill my life when I'm not at work or filming or editing videos. Eliza at CP says, why are you so beautiful? Aww. Thank you. It's not a question, but thank you, my love. I really truly appreciate that. Okay, and to end this video, I have a very serious question here. Would you ever compromise on what you want? Be it life, physical possessions, or relationships, and why? So compromise in life is not necessarily always a bad thing, especially when it comes to being in a relationship or in a marriage. Compromise is often something that you need to do to meet a middle ground where all parties are happy. I don't think I would ever compromise on what I want. I have a vision and I have a goal. How much I would compromise these things depends on what it is that I want. For example, I want a family, I want children, and I want a home. I would never compromise on those things. Those are core things in my life that I've always wanted and I am always working towards. I want a family. But then again, on the other hand, I want to travel. Now, I can't have any of these things, especially with the income that I am on right now. I can't have any of these things if I take time out to travel. So obviously traveling takes up a lot of financials. So my compromise is that I might travel, but later on in life, it's not a priority. So that is where I compromise. I'm working hard towards buying a home, setting myself up for life where I can have a sustainable life with a family. So traveling is gonna take a back seat, and that is where I compromise because I'm prioritizing my financials towards setting myself up for life. So that's the kind of compromise that I'm talking about. As far as physical possessions go, I compromise all the time. There is all sorts of levels of compromise. For example, let's say I want some really nice decor in my house. Now, I could either go and buy it from Provincial Home Living or go and get it from Kmart and sort of jazz it up myself with a little bit of DIY to make it look like something that I bought from Provincial Home Living. That's the kind of physical possession sort of thing that I might compromise on. Or when it comes to makeup, drugstore makeup or high-end makeup. I will definitely go drugstore makeup because for one, it's more affordable over high-end makeup, and sometimes drugstore is even better. So that's another physical possessions compromise that I might do. As far as relationships go, definitely in a marriage, compromise is something, like I said before, is really big. But when it comes to compromising on your core values, then that is something that I don't compromise on. But then again, there are so many different scenarios in life, in the relationships that I have with my friends, with my family, with my peers. With all of these relationships, there will be an element of compromise to everything that you choose to do. So I feel like this question is very, very broad, but I'm just gonna narrow it right down and say that you guys, if you are ever asked to compromise and give up on something that is of value to you, like compromise on your honesty, compromise on your dignity, on your honor, or the grace and forgiveness that you other people, if you have a decision in front of you that is going to compromise your integrity like that, then that is something that you cannot compromise on. You remain true, you remain honest, you remain kind, forgiving. These are things that you can't compromise on, the core values. But when it comes to things like, when it comes to things that aren't right or wrong, that there's a gray area, those are probably the things that you could be a little bit more flexible on. So yes, I hope you guys understood my answer to that question. It was a very, very broad question. I tried to narrow it down as much as I possibly could and answer it as honestly and as openly as I possibly could. So yeah, that's the last question that I have. If you guys have any more, then feel free to leave them all down in the comments section down below, and I will answer all of them in my next Ask Judie episode. If you've watched up until this point, then thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. That would help me out so much. And be sure to subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. I do put new videos out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so you can turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my future uploads. You can also follow me on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of them are lifeaskikay, and you can reach me in the DMs of every single one of those social media platforms. Instagram's probably the best place to reach me and ask me questions or send me a message or give me feedback or anything. You can reach me on Instagram. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. It's because of you that I've created this series and hope that it'll keep on going. I really truly appreciate that you guys have chosen to spend your time here with me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! They've talked in various with the people that I hang out with